and welcome. I'm MJ Haggis. We're back in Snowrunner, and we are also in the new Rezvani tank. This is the DLC. It was released today, which is the 30th of July. So, as you can see, I've brought it out. I've thrown a few bits and bobs on it just to show off probably how you'll kit it out similarly yourselves if you have it. It's quite cheap actually, it's only 20,000, but what I'll do, I'm in the garage in here at White Valley Garage. I'll pop it back in the garage and I'll go through some of the available upgrades you can throw on it. And then we'll take it out for a quick test drive and then we'll focus on a contract that I need to get done. I'm currently on my own, again, because since this latest DLC, I can't get anybody in on crossplay. There's no multiplayer for me, it won't let me in. Won't give me a code, so I have to go on my own. So it's a bit unfortunate. So anyway, this is it. I'll fire it up. You might have heard it a wee minute ago. I'll put a bigger engine in it. Put it into neutral. A meaty engine. Sounds like the Hummer with the big 6.2 litre engine. Anyway, let's get back in the garage. So customize engine, yeah, 6.2 litre, same as the Hummer. So there might be some things they've nicked from it. So I put that on it. Snowrunner, got a few gearboxes. I've just gone with the Snowrunner one because I just kind of like that one. Got a choice of raised suspension, stock suspension, tyres. They do come with their own. Let's go down. Rezvani tanks, 37 inchers, and you've got the 39s. You can see on-road and off-road, they're both excellent and just good for mud. So it'll be interesting to try them out, but I suspect you'll probably be looking to put proper mud tyres on it because it doesn't come with its own mud tyres, which is a bit surprising considering its nature. But then again, maybe it's not a proper mud plugging off-roader. So you could go with something like that, then you do get the off-road and mud as excellent. But anyway, I've put the chains on it. Again, you've got these, which are the new ones. It's like clip-on snow socks. They've got the little studs in them. Nice, but it would be nice if, from my personal perspective, is if that was something you had in your kit and you could add while you're out and about, because they don't look like something too hard to fit if you're out in the snow and you get stuck. Anyway, so that's that. There's the chains if you want the chains, and then you've got the bigger versions of both. So I've gone out with those just to give them a test drive, and as you can see, on-road is good, going down to average, good, good, and excellent. Comes with an 80 litre tank of fuel. Power to weight is obviously maxed out because I put the bigger engine in it. Always on all-wheel drive and an optional diff lock. Not bad, I suppose. Right, anyway, moving on. Autonomous winch, I put that on it. Gaugeable diff lock is there, permanent. Snorkels, low one, high one, and there's none as well. You're always going to put a snorkel on it, of course you are. A repair kit pack, 250 repair parts, and a small roof rack with a further 80 fuel and a spare tyre. So no repair parts there. So again, you'll probably throw everything on it since you can. Safety cage. Oh, I don't know if that's worth putting on or not, because we have encountered when you put the cage on it, it sticks out so far that when you if you crash, trying to get it back on its wheels, it just slides about on the cage because it sticks out so far. The wheels can't get any grip to pull itself back up. So I'm leaving that off at the moment. Oh, let's go back to the normal look. So I'm leaving it like that. Moving on. Bumpers. You got the toe loops, reinforced, and stock. I've gone for that. Angle sun visor, yeah, I fitted it. And what else we got? Side threshold pipes. Yeah, off is, well, I need to sell it, but it's just a little bit removed from the sides. Nothing fancy. I just stuck it on just because I don't think it'll affect getting it back on its wheels if I do crash. Fender pack, I've not put that on. Look how wide they are here. And here, again, if it's on its side, that might affect getting it back on its wheels. So, aesthetically, probably a personal preference. And then the rims, well, choice of one rims. Ultima AT rims 4, that's it. Colour schemes, that's how it comes. And you've got 5 more to choose from. You're not going to lose the lime green one. But I've gone for the red. I like red, black and white. It's not a bad combo. And that's about it. Right, let's go out. Let's go for a drive. Yeah, it does sounds good. Let's go for a drive. 4 forward gears. This is a Snowrunner gearbox. Let's test it out in the ice. Once I can get up to speed. No trailers, by the way. You're probably already aware of that. No tow hitch whatsoever, so no pulling, nothing behind this thing. Inside, oh no, because it's reset all my view, I don't know what, all my keys are messed up. I can't, how, I don't remember what the key is for going inside. No, definitely. Yeah. I'll need to check the key binds. I'll do that in a minute. We'll just continue outside view. It's going to have to be extra capable of something to be worth taking out of your garage. I mean, it's not expensive at 20,000 for the base model, no mods added. But why bring us another Scout if it hasn't got something that the others aren't capable of doing? Whoop, oh, close. Okay, oh, that bounced off that power pole quite sufficiently. Guess that front bumper doesn't, well, that might have soaked up some of the damage. Right, we're out on the runway. Hopefully they won't mind us. Zooming up and down, no aircraft inbound. It gets up a little bit of speed, but I don't know if it's not overly fast. It's not got the highway gearbox in, like I said, so maybe it can go a bit faster. Okay, we'll head back and find some snow to drive in, just to see what it's like with the chains or the socks on it. It's handling that okay, I would say. I mean, that's not super snow, I don't think. I thought the socks might be slightly better in this kind of snow, softer snow. Okay, I'm going to leave the jury out for this at the moment. I'm not sure. I'm sure there'll be lots of comments appearing in the Discord channels about how good or bad they think it is. Plenty of understeer. I'll get it. Oh, we'll get it back to the garage. I mean, you're going to want a Scout to go to places that you're yet to find, you know, up the mountains. When you first open up a map, this might be the kind of thing you'd want to take with you. Maybe it'll be better in mud with the proper mud tires. I mean, it's gripping the road fairly well. I've got my foot to the floor, so a wee bit of fishtailing going on. Uh-oh, that might gonna be close. It handles okay. And considering I have got the race suspension and the roof rack on, which might affect the centre of gravity, I'm sure there's worse trucks out there. Sorry, tree. Average turning circle, maybe? I don't know. Hey, Carl. Good afternoon. I hope you are well. So, Rezvani Hades. I was taking a bit of a beating as well. Oops. We'll see. I'll probably need to give it another test drive at a later date for a proper purpose, up some mountain in the mud and all that kind of stuff. But that's just a quick look at the new tank. Let me know your thoughts. Back in the garage with you. And I'll retain that. In fact, I'll just show you quickly if it's a scout. Rezvani. Where are you? There you are. There's a tank. 20,500. It's not overly expensive. Again, would you compare it to the Neo Falcon in a way? Or maybe even the MTB grinder, rock grinder. I don't know. Are they all much of a muchness? Okay, anyway, enough about that. Let's get back out. This is going to be our nightmare because I was hoping to be in co-op with Gareth for this, but because he can't get into the game because there's no crossplay, I'm on Epic, he's not. We're a bit snookered. Hooner YTB back in chat. How you doing? I was going to do far 1 medium logs, 1 long logs. So to do so, let's jump into this guy. And I was going to get the medium logs on this and then tow my Derry Longhorn for the long logs. But because of the map we're on, it means I need to go to 2 separate locations for each of the types of logs. Not a great problem, because if I show you where we are at, the long logs are down here and the medium logs are just up there. So if I tow the Derry down to this junction again, like I just drove it in the last one, I'm good, thank you very much for asking. Yes, all good at my end. I'm just quickly trying to get this stream out before I head to work this afternoon, so time is of the essence. So what we're going to do is pull the Derry to this junction, get the 745C down to here because I want to go to the fuel station, then carry on down with the Derry to the log station just here, and then get that round and meet up again, head north, and take them both into this log station for the medium logs, but then carry on all the way north through into Mountain River and then round to Pedro Bay. So less talking, more driving, let's go. Now this thing proved its worth the last time I used it, so I'm just going to continue with that. Just park it. In fact, I'll take it out onto the road. Let's not make it harder than it needs to be, especially when you're pulling another truck. Park that there, engine off, Derry. Look, are doing it that way. Yeah, he needs fuel as well. If it turns out I'm quicker doing it without towing it, then I'll just do it that way too. Change truck. Fire that back up again. Away we go. If the Derry follows nicely behind the 745C, then it'll make my life a little bit easier. I really want to do the other 2 logging contracts with some co-op support. Those are quite big contracts. This is the smaller of the 3 of them. And I went and had a look around the other maps, and I have completed all other tasks I do have a couple of, or a few contests still to do, so we'll get around to them as well in due course. I need to figure out what's the best truck to use for them. Okay, I'm pleased to see the dairy's getting pulled along quite nicely. This is a junction, so we'll drop off the dairy and continue to the road. Put his engine off. Hey, that's not the button I want. Turn off his engine. Yep, and release the winch. On round you go. I've just noticed that it's reset it's got the music coming through all the time. I hope I'm not going to get spiked by YouTube for this now. That's copyrighted. Hold on a sec, I am going to just check. Settings, audio, music, yeah. There we go. And while I'm in it, let's check, where is the change the view? Have I passed it? Don't think I have. I must do. It must be up the top. Navigation, profile. Can't see it for looking at it. Go and change the view. I had to set all my gears back up. That was a pain. I use the gears are set on my mouse. Nope, don't see anything about changing the view. Odd. Okay, I'm not going to even worry about it as long as all my settings are normal. Yeah, I don't even need that written up there. That's been reset. This game, if it's reset everybody's settings, yeah, I want that off, then it's going to affect an awful lot of people and they're going to be mighty unhappy about it. Continue. Hi Sue, you're not late to the party. It's just what's the word? You're tactically late. Elegantly late. I haven't done much. I've just showed off the new Rezvani tank and basically driven here in the 745. You've not missed an awful lot, especially if you're not interested in the Rezvani tank. Not overly sure why they've given us another scout, but anyway. And Matthews, the graph. Hello, did I hear correctly that you can't connect together if one person has Epic Launcher and the other has Steam? Yes, that is correct. When you go into the co-op settings where you've got the option to get the code, it says no crossplay available and it does not give you a code to let anybody else join. So unless they're on the same platform as you, so Epic to Epic, Steam to Steam, then I don't think you can, because you can maybe join through their friend as a friend connection. Engine off there. Get close to that. Okay, let's jump back into the dairy and make some progress. Okay, it's not going to let me do it that way. Do it this way. Hope I'm not going to run out of fuel going to get these logs and back out again. I actually thought when they did the DLC release, it was just a standalone DLC. I didn't realise they were going to do a patch of some sort, so I haven't actually read through any of the patch notes related with it. And I probably should do. I might try and do that when I'm heading into my work later on this afternoon. It'd be nice to know about the reset of all the controls though. That would have been mighty handy before I started. Oh, this is going to be messy. I hope that tree despawns and doesn't stop me. There it goes, good. I'm just looking for winch points, and that power pole was what caught my eye. Oh no, my winch button's different as well. I forgot to reset that. Oh, I'm going to be doing all things wrong if I need to use a winch in an emergency. Right, we're almost there, down to 124 litres of fuel. Come on, Derry. Let's get these logs and get out of here. Trying to get out the middle of the mud as well if I can. Right, that should be square enough. Yep, good. Load them up. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to pronounce your name too wrong. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, we'll cut this corner. I'm assuming there's going to be a patch out really fast if they need to patch it for getting compatibility between the platforms again, because that's how most people play it. That's how I've had to play it. So crossplay and even PC Epic to Steam, they need to get that fixed ASAP. I had to double check it wasn't a setting that I had defaulted to off, but it's greyed out, so I can't even switch on crossplay. So clearly it's been disabled. Right, sun's going down. I might need to do a quick reset to the morning before it gets too dark. We'll find our 745C. There he is. Park snugly up behind here. That should do that. Fire this beast up again. Right, let's go. And you go faster than this. Let's see how we got on with this. Next thing, C fuel for me, yep. And let's quickly jump truck. I'm not quite in the zone, typical. That done. At the same side. Doesn't matter, that looks okay to me. Let's go. Oh, it's evening. Is it getting dark on the stream? What time of day is it? 8 o'clock, yeah. Right, what we're doing, I'll zoom the time around to the afternoon. We'll go for the afternoon so we can make some progress. Turn left there, turn right into the log station, and then we're going all the way north when we come out. So basically, that's what we're doing. That's looking okay. Camera slightly better position so it's not hitting the dairy. Cloudy morning. I was hoping for blue skies. Snow is coming down, but we're not bothered. Not when you're in these trucks, you're not. Got for the bridge. Looks like I'll be leaving it in a high ratio for most of this, but that's okay. It's not too slow as long as the dairy makes it through without tipping that trailer over, which is what I'm mostly concerned about, with no log crane. Just gotta make sure I don't cut the corners too much. That's fine. Off that barrier. And we've got to go all the way through. Is it? Was it Mountain River or whatever it is, and then into Pedro Bay. And I'm sure it's way. The warehouse loading is the bottom point of Pedro Bay. This is quite a drive. And it would have been so much quicker with more than one of us. Again, I'm going to turn off his engine, save his fuel a wee bit, and then I'm going to ditch him out here. I'll get my mediums. And again, if you're doing this with mods and you've got a mod trailer, and you could probably do some sort of easier method than having to do it this way with medium and long. Just going to reverse back. Bounce my way out of here. Go and grab our dairy. It would probably be quicker jumping to the dairy, but never mind. I'm not get my logs through his windscreen. Right, come on. So far, so good. If we'll keep going. Oh, it doesn't like it. I've got no chains on this guy, so this road could be a bit tricky. Let's put on the dairy's engine, see if we can give him a wee shove. He's got chains on, so he should have no problem. Surprisingly, the dairy's not pushing me though. As long as we've got no major icy hills to climb, and I can't remember if we do. I don't think we do. So, if push comes to shove, I could jump into the dairy and make the dairy pull the 745, but with this, the trailer in the back of this dairy is not great for pulling another truck. Come on, can you go any faster? But this is probably one of the bigger hills. Oops. Right, foot to the floor. Let's hope we get up here without grinding to a halt. If I start to slow down, I'm going to release the winch and just try and get myself up first. Oh yeah, it's working. We will make it to Pedro Bay. And down the other side, this should be a bit quicker. There we go. Not that I particularly want to drive too fast in snowy, icy, dangerous conditions. Get nice and wide. He's okay back there. Let's go on the bridge. Turn, turn, turn. That's it. Ooh. We do have fuel in the other map, so I'm not concerned by fuel at this stage. It's mainly just making sure that dairy stays on its wheels and I don't crash this thing. Front wheels are spinning. Up you get. The cat is really, really good for medium logs. Do recommend it. Right, oh no, don't do that. Switch to the next one and let's go. Mountain River. I'm probably going to find them parked inside each other. What have we got? Still got that atom in the way. Let's quickly shift it. Don't need you there at the moment. Park you in this snow drift. That'll do. You stay there. Right, a caterpillar. Yeah. Let's get him out of the dairy. Which way am I going? Pedro Bay is way over there. I'm going to go across the bridge, turn right. Okay, so straight on. I'm glad I moved the atom now. That's easy enough. I'm turning left here. Going up here for me. Oh, got a lag. Oh, that's horrible. Go, go. I'll put his engine. Oh no! I've hit the wrong button. I want to start his engine, not go back to White Valley. Oh, I'm going to be facing the wrong way. Oops, my bad. Can I get... Oh yeah, I can. I wasn't sure where the box to jump back was. Well, there's a schoolboy error. Let's connect him up and go back again. Travel to Mountain River. Yes. We're just testing the tunnels out for clearance and stuff like that. Yeah. Right, back in there. We can escape that. Let's try that. The kind of stuff I would edit it out if I was just doing a normal recording. Careful. Do that. I'm going to get him out of that box before I do anything. Get everything on because I'm struggling for power. Come on. Really? Come on, Daddy. There we go. See, you turn on the engine. See, it's the same button. Anybody can fall for that shenanigans. Let's go. In theory, this journey to Pedro Bay shouldn't be too bad because we're just on the normal roads. Thank you, Carl. You've done it too. Yeah, I'm pleased about that. It's because it's the same button for starting his engine as it is going through the maps. Most unfortunate. Right, so the tricky part here is just to make sure I can get around the corners and make sure that dairy follows in a nice line. I'm not going to bother getting fuel here because we've got another fuel station before we go through to Pedro. I think we'll be fine. Nice and wide, no oncoming traffic, use the whole road. Nice and easy onto the bridge. There we go. Now we could maybe use the automatic gearbox. I don't know. Sometimes when you're pulling things, you don't go any faster being in the automatic gears. They tend to drop down and you end up going slower. I'm going to go straight into high ratio now and use the torque. Okay, nicely around. All clear. Let's go. That's it. Drop down to first gear. Second gear. Let's get some speed. Fourth. An icy road this, so I need to be careful as well. Okay. This corner up ahead, yeah. Easy one to get caught out on with the ice and end up down that bank. I'm going to cut this corner a wee bit. Okay, that's working. Do the chicane. I'll drop it back into high ratio now. Round we go. Nice. And we'll get fuel here. Half a tank. That's not too bad. And I know I've got fuel. Again, I've got a large semi-fuel trailer in Pedro Bay. At least I'm pretty sure I do. So let's again select the right one. Fuel. Get the dairy into the zone. There we go. He shouldn't have used much, no he hasn't. Good. Back again. Still connected, are we? No, we're not. Right. Go. Hey Bobby, you're not late. You're perfectly on time if you didn't want to see the beginning. Late, but I made it. I've been enjoying the reruns of the live streams. Well, they've been quite... there's no shortage of them. I hope you have enjoyed them, really. You're seeing them for all the grit and failures. And Tucker McCulloch, how you doing? Nice to see you in chat, guys. Unfortunately, there's not going to be much more. All I'm doing in this stream is getting these logs dropped off for the contract far, far away. If, just as a heads up, the beginning of the stream was me showcasing the Rezvani tank Scout DLC that released today. It's not going to be for everybody. I think I can safely say that right off the bat. It doesn't fit a tow bar, so you can't pull trailers. You're probably going to have a favourite already of your Scouts, and you're probably going to stick to it. I don't mind buying it to show it off so you don't make the same mistake. Now let's try not to come back in here again if you don't need to. Oh no, oh. There we go. Travel. Pedro Bay, finally. I've not missed anybody else out in chat, have I? Nope. Good. Right, Pedro Bay. Welcome to Pedro Bay. There's my fuel trailer up ahead. Let's get out of here. There we go. Connecting back up once more. And I can turn his engine now. We'll do that. Right. Quick check of the map. Where are we going? Yeah, right to the bottom. Typical. Been a while since I've been down there. And another thing I noticed since the DLC's released and it's patched is some of the stuff, it's intimating like you're you get the boxes pop up like you're starting from scratch, like a tutorial boxes. I'm like, why is it reset that as well? I'm not too sure. Anyway, we are going to go to this junction and then past all my trucks. So I might have to do a bit more juggling of the trucks to get them out of the way. All the way down there. Turn right at that one. Turn left at that one. And in. Okay, this actually might be quite tricky. Oh, this will be tricky if I don't go down the correct part of the road. Oh no, I'm away already. Right, Derry, back it up. Okay. The Derry's fine, it's got chains on. Come on, Derry, back up. Do not tip over. Don't know why it went straight into a jackknife there. Can I get onto the road now? Oh, it's not going to let me, is it? I'm going to end up off those rocks. That might be a bit better. Gary, follow me. Don't come up the side of me. Behave yourself. You're not making it any easier for me. Oh. Right, okay. We're good. Here they are. Sorry sign. I couldn't really help it. Hey, Tucker, what vehicle are you driving? I am driving this one here, if this is the one you're talking about, is the Caterpillar 745C with the medium log add-on. Behind me is the Derry Longhorn, clearly with the long logs add-on and trailer. Both very good trucks, especially when you're using the 745C, which I don't use an awful lot, I will admit. For the medium logs, perfect, not too slow, very capable, especially for the mud. Massive, massive tyres. Let's try not to break through the ice. You don't break through the ice, I'm role playing. It's a big heavy truck. Just don't come onto that ice if you haven't got chains on too fast, because you will end up not where you're intending to go. Now, I am going to grab a little bit of fuel from the trailer and to the Longhorn. Let's go. So there's my Kenworth. It'll be fun in games getting all my trucks back to the garage because there's no nearby garage either. Oh well. He's happy. And there's a traffic jam. Rush hour, Pedro Bay. Okay, let's just stop there before we get too close. Put his engine off. Put my engine off. Can I reach him? Okay, I'll do this guy first. Let's get you... Just stick him a little bit further forwards and then off the road in there. Oh, sorry, did I hit another sign? Stick you there. Engine off. Next truck. Use it. My recovery vehicle. For South Bang's indiscretion with my crocodile. He's fine there. Let's see if I can reach the croc. I can. Cool. Getting dark already. No way. Suddenly gets dark, and I'm going to put this guy up in the trees as well. Pick him up there. He's happy. Time of day. Oh, 9:30 at night. No more work. Right, last journey in the daytime. So it's nice and bright. There we go. Back in my 745. Okay, engine on. And we'll stick his engine on as well, just to make it a bit easier. Got to be careful taking these corners, because if it dips away too suddenly, maybe the derry's going to cut the corner and then end up tipping over, and I really don't want to do that now, not having got this far. Whoop. Okay, looking good. Come round. Hit the rocks. Right, we're off. Again, look at that banking. Oh, sorry, camera. That banking there, it could easily, you cut that corner, end up in needing more recovery. So, Derry, please don't cut that corner. Good. Get my camera back where I need it. This looks like super snow, if I recall. Road closed. No, it's not. Coming through. Nice. Polka 081. Yeah, oh my god. And hey, right back at you. Yeah, slow but steady. Let's get high ratio maybe. Yeah, oh, is it going to stall out? It's going to stall out. I need to line up pretty well for the bridge. Do not want to end up in the drink. Straight across. Oh, straight across like an arrow. I'm feeling a bit more confident now. We've covered a fair bit of mileage, got the experience in. These logs will get delivered. Maybe I shouldn't have said that part. Okay. Normally I would go down the side. Oh, lag spikes, that's not helpful, game. Seriously. I would normally go down the side with the power poles in case I need a winch point. But I'm fairly confident in these trucks getting through. Look at that. This is why the 745C is really good in this role. Once it's off the ice, it's pretty much unstoppable. Right, high ratio. Spinning the wheels up. No diff lock anymore, but we're fine. There we go. Home straight. Well, not quite. We've got a couple more junctions to make. Get into automatic again and go. Yes, we can. Right, take a right up here. Doesn't look like there's any bad camber, so I'm not too concerned. That sign might get it though. And round we go. Oh, we are cooking. We're firing on all cylinders. And there's a lot of cylinders here. Might need to go back into high ratio though, just to keep the power and torque on. Hey, big boy. Come on, Daddy, your engine's on. Please don't hold me back. Oh, running out of power. Okay, that's good. I'll accept that. Turn left here, and that should be our last junction. The warehouse. Yes, indeed. It's a beautiful day. Snow stopped. Quarter of a mile maybe to go. We're going to have some happy customers. I think I did the right choice with using the winch to the dairy when this guy's not a fast driver anyway, so pulling the dairy's probably not slowing me down too much. And I'd rather do just one trip than go back and do it with the dairy separately. Oh yeah. Last little climb. I really hope they're putting the logs to good use. I'm going to leave the dairy there, get this guy in and drop off and bring him out again. Ain't got much room to play with. Right, your medium logs, sir. There you go. And back it out and stick them there. I hope they've got the kettle on in that place. Right, finally, job done. Far and away, or far away. Phew, it's about time. Thanks for being quick. We were about to think of a plan B or C. 14,450 cash, 1,220 XP, and I will accept. No need for plan Bs or Cs with me. Maybe if it had been Gareth, yes. Maybe Steve. Maybe Southfang. Not with me. Sorry guys. You're not here to defend yourselves. I will take advantage. And anybody else who wants to join me, again, if you want to join me in a Snowrunner stream or anything like that, if you join me in my Discord channel, it is linked down below. Age limit, I kind of have to check. I believe you have to be at least 16 just for keeping it safe for youngsters. And that's about it. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you kind of helped made your mind up if you want the Rezvani tank or not. Again, that's at the beginning of the stream when I show it off. It's going to be a bit Marmite. You're going to love it or hate it. Kind of that kind of scenario. But if you enjoyed the stream, give me a wee thumbs up. That is greatly appreciated. It's good for the YouTube algorithm and it might get shown to some people who may not know about my streaming. Thank you once again. You will see me again soon. Bye for now.